Good morning, this is Mike Palmer from Mike Palmer Homes. Wanted to highlight a house we just finished out here in Ellington subdivision. I don't know if you can see the front real well. We got two stone highlights. It's a chilly December morning and the sun is coming up behind there. But some of the things I want to point out we did for this customer. He is a car enthusiast, gentleman buying this home. So we did a 3-car garage for him. And we poured a huge driveway for them, but they're going to have vehicles and trailers, etc. And it's never cheaper to do this concrete and easier than when the house is new. So, this big concrete pad here. Got a 3-car garage. He went with 100 green doors. It was the customer's choice. He's got a great big backyard, but he's going to be putting a swimming pool right there. Right in the backyard there. So we moved his septic system to the back for him, so he had plenty of room for it. And we ran a sidewalk here. He's going to do additional concrete in the back when that comes, but he's also going to be putting a separate generator here. He had some specialty electronics in the home for his workshop. Oh, I'll show you inside here, but this is a specialty garage door that'll open wide so he can have a car lift in the back so they can work on their vehicles. And his brother's building a house next door. Anyway, let's go take a look inside. Just landscape. We got some starter shrubs. We don't like them to be too big because in 3 years' time these things grow faster than anyone gives them credit for, and they'll be taking over the house. So anyway, we try not to go too big on them, but some places the HOA requires us to. My signature features, I like that stone number block. I just like it better than the typical numbers. We have a board and batten shutter that's actually made of a composite material called Mirrortech. So it looks like wood, but it's never going to rot or split or chip on you. The front porch, the concrete front porch, the knotty pine ceiling. He chose to go with 3 recessed cans. We kept this natural. Sometimes we stain it dark, depending on customer selection. We put an exterior outlet for him here. This is a vinyl sided house, as per what the neighborhood is. Fiberglass front door, side lights, and transom. I'm gonna take my shoes off because we just finished this floor. I don't know if you've seen in my other videos, but we put the final coat of urethane on the floor at the very end, very last thing we do, so that the floor is nice and pristine as possible for the customer. In the front entranceway here, we went with a judge's panel, or a kind of a shadow box and chair rail. And we did that in the office. He chose to have an office instead of a formal dining room, though we did put double glass doors. So if you ever wanted to make this a dining room, you can just open the doors and leave them open. Let's see. There's instead of a hanging chandelier with this fixture here, with Curtis crown on the entry. We look in here in our great room. Here's a focal point. There's a fireplace. That's a TV mounting bracket so they can pivot TV. The built-ins, this isn't really a true built-in. It's cabinet with granite, and we did a shelving for them to give it that built-in effect without the expense. In the great room, we did just a raised tray, Curtis crown. There's our kitchen. We went with the open floor plan without a dining room. But you've got your dining area over here, kitchen here. We went with a large island granite. We went with a double oven. It's actually not a double oven, with microwave above, but gave that double oven effect. And we went with kind of a travertine rectangular tile backsplash. What we kind of went with more of the clean lines rather than too much going on with the busy backsplash. That seems to be what the trend is now. And this is a range hood. There's the extender piece on there. We still need to run that up so it's not suspended animation. Over our kitchen islands, we include about all our houses. We include pendant lights that our lovely designer, who doesn't want to be in the video, put in for us. We won't torture her too much. Back screen porch. Now we do these a number of different ways. This one is just left a treated wood that we're going to paint later, but we want to let the wood cure because it comes wet from from the supplier with it pressure treated, so we're going to let that cure for a few months before we screen that in. We once again in the back porch we went with a knotty pine ceiling, and on the customer choice, sometimes they keep it just clear, just natural. A lot of times we'll stain it dark like the hardwood floors. Anyway, once again, there's the backyard. There's the concrete we finished that's going to come out to his pool section when he installs that. And French doors going into the great room. I mean, going into the dining room. Oh, one of the things in our kitchens, we typically go with a pattern of can lights. We like that better than the fluorescent light, the cloud fixture with the dead bugs in it. That's not something our customers seem to cry about losing. Anyway, we also went with a customer wanted can lights in the dining area. And cedar mantle, our fireplace hearth. That's a flagstone in a random pattern. We have a number of different stone styles available, and we went with the cedar mantle stain to match the floor. Sometimes we keep them natural depending on customer selection. Okay, let's go in our master suite. Turn the lights on. All right, we went with a double tray ceiling with Curtis crown, and we put can lights in the perimeter here. And you can put those on a dimmer switch so you can have accent lighting. And all our bedrooms are wired for a ceiling fan. Again, this customer put a mount up for their flat screen TV on the wall. And sometimes people put the TV on the dresser and we'll put the cable and the technology jacks down lower. This customer wanted them up higher. And the master bath. Faucets, this is our standard faucet, how we price it. It's called Delta Linden. There's a number of styles you can choose from, but this is one of the things I tell people. When we price your house, we try not to price with the lowest cost. We try to get one that's priced commensurate with what you see in our houses, and this is typical. We still need to put a mirrored fixture over the receptacle there. Anyway, master tub with the tile surround. This is the toilet room. They went in the French style toilet paper holders, and this is something handicap bars that more and more people are wanting nowadays as the baby boomers retire. Our door styles, we have a number of door styles available. This customer went with the classic Roman arch. But we have 2-panel, 3-panel, 5-panel, or your traditional 6-panel door. This is probably our most common door right here. And in master closet, as you see everywhere, this customer chose to go hardwood everywhere. He did not want to put in any carpets, which is fully understandable because hardwoods cost about twice what carpet costs. But once you replace your carpets, when you come back later, you paid for hardwood 5 to 7 years down the road. When you carpet twice, you pay for hardwood, and most of the time your hardwood lasts much longer than that. Oh, sorry, Kim. Got you a little bit in the video. In the back bedrooms, standard bedroom, wired for ceiling fan. Closet doors, we do not like bifolds because they tend to be broken before we're done the house. So here we went with we go with a double ball catch door. Door with real hinges, and it'll last much longer. Hall bath. This customer wanted tile up above there because that area just gets steam from showering. We did that in both the master bath and the hall bath. This is bedroom number 3. It's again hardwood everywhere, hardwood throughout the closets. Super slide bars, TV mounts. And we'll go check out our laundry room. Now, typically I put a utility sink in the laundry room. This customer chose to have them out in the garage. Pantry, nice big pantry. Lots of shelves. This wood customer, we went with the wire shelves. Some of our customer want the custom-made wood shelves. They are a very nice feature, but they do add some expense. So something to keep in mind. Now let's head out to our garage, which is You tell this house was built by a man because the garage is something to die for. Anyway, they're moving in, so they have a lot of belongings here. But we've got 2-car garage here. And pulled down attic, lots of storage up there for the vehicles. And then we've got another one for the workshop. And they've already started hanging. He's got his shop vac on the wall and everything. It's gonna be a cool garage. This is the workshop. This workshop, we put scrub sink, mop sink. Oh, he's already moving in here, but we've thickened the slab here underneath, so we've got a spot for a car lift. We've run wires so that he can put a lift here. You see the ceiling is vaulted, put an extra high ceiling so they can lift vehicles up. And you see this space saver track for the garage door actually goes up on a diagonal so that it won't interfere with the car lift. And we put plywood up there. We had that space up there, so we put plywood up there so that they can get up there and store, car parts or whatever. We wanted to use that storage space. Then we have an entrance door into the backyard here. See, so they can get out to the pool and whatnot. And so when the pool's in, they have a bathroom here, so people don't have to go through the house. It's just a shop bathroom. They'll probably be putting an epoxy floor in here. But anyway, we don't have a mirror up yet. But anyway, all our toilets are always elongated bowl. Much nicer and comfort height. Anyway, that's the workshop. We hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope you found it informative. If you have any questions, please contact us at the numbers below.